radio station OK, serving the Greater Tuna area, 270 watts, signing on.
Merry Christmas, Tuna. This is Thurston Wheeler.
And this is Arla Struby.
And this is the Wheeler.
Struby, happy holiday report.
First off in the news, due to the finalists of the OK Christmas yard display contest. We've all been waiting on this one.
We have.
And leading the competition as usual is at the home of W.H. and Barrett Carp. This year, the Carp Star display is titled the Christmas Hall of Fame and consists of a traditional nativity scene complete with live sheep. The Holy Family is shaped out of hard plastic and lit from the inside, and surrounded not only by the wise men and shepherds, but also includes Santa Claus, Bing Crosby, the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, and Natalie Wood. Still running is Dee Dee Snavely with her gigantic Christmas tree constructed of aluminum pipe ends and colored floodlights called Oh What a Heavenly Light.
You can see as far off as Stewart County.
It draws bugs in December.
It does.
It does. Oh, that was awful. And still in the thick of the competition is the controversial entry over at the duplex Benita Goodwin and Helen Bed. That entry is titled All I Want for Christmas and consists of 2 life-size cowboy mannequins stuffed inside huge Christmas stockings hanging off the front porch balcony. A lot of folks are upset by that one. He thought he had double homicide.
He did. Next up, the local chapter of this month's Hash the New Order is offering a $50 reward and a copy of Irvin Spike's new book, Cleaned Up Deuteronomy, for any information leading to the arrest of the infamous Christmas Phantom, who has struck havoc in the Greater Tuna area for years. It seems just last night the Phantom struck again, loosening all lights of the community Christmas tree, right before Garland and Crumpets sing All Holy Night.
She's still not over that hurt.
She's not.
She's not.
So if you have any information about the Phantom, give Vera Carp a call over Smut Section of the New Order. She'll be running the organization till Reverend Spikes is out of prison. Next up on a somber note, the Gwinnett Baptist Church in conjunction with the Drop Back Punk Club will be conducting a 24-hour prayer vigil to head coach Raymond Chassie. He tries for the 3rd time to pass the Texas State Teacher's Competency Exam. Once again, this time, go in politics. Get down there and pray.
You never know what you got till it's gone.
You don't.
You don't.
It's such a joy to be out here in the Greater Tuna area, and that Christmas spirit starts to take hold. It is.
I'm all choked up inside.
You've all been so emotional.
I have.
He has. Next up in the theatrical scene, the much shriveled little Tuna Theater production of The Christmas Carol will go on as planned, according to artistic director Joe Bob Lipsy. Joe Bob, as you know, has become a local legend for his innovative staging techniques, which has brought us local legend Medea, set in Yazoo City, Mississippi, which basically takes place that Medea's husband leaves her for a waitress in Cincinnati, forcing her to strangle her kids, rather than let them just grow up with a Yankee stepmom.
That Joe Bob is a creative fella.
He is. The Christmas Carol will be a traditional staging, according to Joe Bob, who says that all financial contributions will be chipped in to pay for the theater's overdue electric bill. But City Secretary Dixie Dewberry says that if they don't pay it by Christmas, they'll be singing in the dark.
You know what it is, Arliss? Dixie's still upset about last year's musical. Joe Bob said she was too old to play the main.
She is older than water.
She is.
It's not happening too. Remember when she cut off all the lights at the homecoming game right before halftime?
That poor little twirler had a baton 30 feet up in the air.
She did. Caught her right below the eye too. Thurston, you got those farm reports?
Oh yeah, it's around here somewhere. I don't know where. Ronnie! Well, I hate when I have to make it up. I know that cantaloupes are higher than a city skirt and it's something we're not supposed to eat. Oh, well, look, here it is. Looks like beef unchanged, pork unstable, and chicken uneventful. And there's not a thing on here about sow bellies. Well, let's just go to a commercial from our sponsor, Dee Dee Snavely of Dee Dee's Used Weapons. Merry Christmas, Dee
And a holly jolly Christmas to you too, Thurston. This Dee Dee slaving at you. Do you know how dangerous this day and age to ride unarmed in a one-horse open sleigh? Lay your dears to rest, because Dee Dee's set to the ceiling with weaponry for your home, car, and workplace. God forbid during this joyous season that anyone listening will become a victim of a Christmas bet. Now, wouldn't you rather shoot someone than watch them run off with your new toaster? I know I would. Whether it's a stun gun, judo clubs, an old-fashioned switchblade, when you come to Dee Dee's, you'll have a holly, jolly Christmas, and your criminal will have a silent night.
Thank you, Dee Dee. Now, folks, if you can't be with your loved ones this Christmas, or your family is driving you right up the wall, plan to come down to the OK Christmas party and cover dish supper.
You know, Thurston, I've thought every year since me and Trudy got divorced, and I've never had a better Christmas.
I kind of miss old Trudy.
Yeah, I miss her. I miss her like a rash.
Where's your Christmas
Don't
spirit?
get me started. Me and Trudy got divorced because of Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
She wanted a set of Japanese steak knives. I got her heat pan steak.
Oh, I remember that's when she poured all that grapefruit juice into the Christmas punch.
Heck, she knew I was loaded too, and she poured God knows how much of it into the punch.
I remember it sure made you itch.
Itch? Heck, you knocked me to wear mittens. Still had them on divorce court.
You did.
I did. If you can hear my voice, you're too close! Too close. From the local world news desk, Christmas vines continue to no end in sight, leaving thousands of homeless in... man... Heck, I can't even pronounce the name of the place.
Must be way off.
Must be.
Well, this is Thurston Wheeler.
And this is Arlo Scrooby wishing you a happy holidays.
This is Katie Fish speaking to you for the Greater Tuna Humane Society. I'd like to encourage each of you looking for Christmas pets not to succumb to that urge to acquire an exotic animal. Because after a few weeks, the new wears off, and I end up with it. You may think it's cute to take barroom language to that minor bird, but when your fundamentalist relatives come, and that bird wakes him up at dawn cussing a blue streak, what do? You give him to me. That baby alligator's a family favorite when he's no longer in your finger. 10 months later, when he hisses at your sister-in-law and tries to mate with your luggage, what do? You give him to me. Exotic animals have mean streaks, and I've got the stitches to prove it. Skunks are broody, raccoons are self-centered, and wild hogs have a 0 success rate as yard pets. So say no to that wild animal. If nothing else, it'll cut your doctor bills. As my grandma used to say, just give nature some space, it won't try to kill you. This is Pete Fisk speaking to you for the Greater Tuna Humane Society.
Kitty? Kitty, where'd you come from? How'd you get in this house? Hey, no, get off of there! Jody! Get yourself down here pronto! No, not the tree, not the, Jody! What is that?
I guess you found the cat.
That's not what it is. I want it out of here now.
Oh, Mama, she's gonna have a baby.
Not here, she's not. And I don't have to ask you where you got it. Only Petey Fisk could dump a pregnant cat on me at Christmas time.
Mama, she doesn't have any place to go. And all Peter said that this cat needs a warm blanket and spoon of straw, just like in the manger.
Jody, I'm not playing midwife to some pregnant cat. I have too much to do today. I have a Smut Snatchers meeting at noon. I have a Frito pie to make for the radio station Christmas party. I'm supposed to be at Coach Chass's prayer vigil. I haven't finished baking all these cakes. Your father hasn't called today, and Stanley gets off probation tomorrow, and everybody thinks he's the Christmas Phantom.
I know who the Phantom is.
And when your sister finds out we have cats, she'll have one herself. You know Charlene's allergic to cats.
Maybe she'll pass out and you won't have to listen to her squawk.
Jody, if she does, we'll make you hold her feet up till she comes to. That cat is going back to Petey Fisk today. Charlene, Renee, Stanley, Jean, get down here now. I'm going to put on the Andy Williams set.
Mama, you promised last year you wouldn't play that cassette again.
Honey, your father promised not to miss another Christmas. Hitler promised to stop after Czechoslovakia. Hello? Merry Christmas, Aunt Pearl. No, Hank hasn't called today. I think he's caught in that snowstorm out in Amarillo. Well, it's supposed to snow there sometime. No, Stanley isn't up yet, but he ought to be. All right, I'll send him over, Aunt Pearl, but I don't want him out in the public eye too much today. Not with all this phantom business going on. Sometimes I wish Stanley would just up and leave this town. All right, and tell Uncle Henry I'll be by sometime tomorrow with his chocolate-covered cherries. No, I don't trust Charlene after last year. I removed the pits myself. Yes, I know it's a blessing you knew the Heimlich maneuver, Aunt Pearl. All right, I love you too. Bye. Charlene, get down here.
Oh my God, what is that?
It's a cat that's about to have kittens, and when she does, she's going to the garage, so sit down and eat.
Oh my God, how
Brody. After seeing that, I'll never eat again.
Charlene, don't lie.
I'm not. Besides, me and Joe Bob's assistant director of the community theater comes first. Who has time to eat?
You have time to eat. Joe Bob has never missed a meal for you or anyone else from the looks of things.
You do too if that old Philistine Dixie Dewberry is threatening to cut off the lights on every night. You're the most brilliant director that ever lived. So don't knock Joe Bob, mother. He's the only sensitive person in this hole in the road. If he moves back a little bit, I'll kill myself.
Charlene Baptists do not kill themselves. Honey, how's play practice?
Awful thing seeing those goofy old smut snatchers. Have you ever heard of a dirty word in the Christmas Carol?
Barakarp says they're there. Smut snatchers are here for everyone's protection. And censorship is as American as apple pie, so shut up. And, honey, I want you to stick around the house today. I want to take pictures of the whole family so we can put them up on Christmas cards next year. If I can get your daddy home long enough to sit still for one.
Well, I know what? Next time Daddy passes out drunk in front of the TV set, why don't we just gather around and take a picture of that? Wouldn't that look pretty on the Christmas card?
Why don't you come over in here and help me decorate the tree?
Oh, it's a sick tree. Connie Carp's tree touches the ceiling and has plastic icicles that look like real ice.
Connie Carp's parents have more money than we do. Charlene, don't throw the icicles. We're no better than that. Hey, why don't you hang up this little snowman? You remember when you made this?
Oh, you say that every year. I've never made that.
Well, I'll hang it up right here next to Santa's little license plate. There we go.
Well, you know what, Mother? Next time you just want me to decorate the Christmas tree, why don't you just get off the lazy bob and just help me?
Charlene, come on, help me decorate the Christmas tree. It'll be fun.
You know, I wonder where Joe Bob is going to marry.
Honey, I don't think Joe Bob is the marrying kind.
Well, why do you say that?
Joe Bob has always been different.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
It just means he's out of the ordinary.
You are so cruel.
Now, honey, you know I like Joe Bob. Now, come over here and help me with these icicles.
I don't want to. I cannot afford to waste my artistic integrity on that pathetic little shrub.
You got 5 seconds to get into the Christmas spirit before I hair lip you.
Happy?
Stop throwing the icicles. Get that meanness from your daddy.
Hey, speaking of mean, would you please tell Stanley to rinse out the tub when he's through? I get totally grossed out every morning.
You be nice to Stanley. He has a lot on his mind.
That's impossible.
Doing that part in a Christmas carol.
I don't know why. He just stands there like he's in a lineup. Everybody knows he's a Christmas phantom, and it's just a matter of time before he's back in prison.
He was in reform school. Your daddy was in prison.
It's the same thing.
Charlene, don't make me slap you this near Christmas. Now come over here and help me with the icicles.
Alright, you know what? No.
And with your little comment about Stanley, Stanley isn't going anywhere.
That's not what I hear.
And where do you think you're going, young lady?
I don't have to tell you everything.
Fine. You just stay gone all day, young lady, and I'll lock you out with the dogs, and you can get Joe Bob Lindsay to feed you.
Thank you, Joan Crawford.
Hello? Hello, Ike. Well, you may not want to wish me a Merry Christmas after you hear what I have to say. Yeah, listen, Ike. I want you to have my husband call his home. You don't know where he is, huh? Well, I suggest you finish your Christmas brew and get off your Christmas butt and go find him. Oh, and I know you'll find him all right, Ike. Because if you don't, the next message I leave will be with your wife, Ida. You remember Ida? And I'm going to tell her about that red-headed bank teller that you and Leonard and my husband and half the men in this town played poker with in Sand City. Now, I got mad enough I had to leave a mess up this nasty beer joint you're in. And I'm spraying this phone down with Glassel when I hang up. And if I don't hear from my husband by this afternoon, I'm cashing in his poker chips in yours. Now, you try to have a married one. Desperate woman.
the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be a good.
Stanley!
Dang, Mama, your old mean streak sure does show itself during Christmas time.
Didn't know that. Didn't used to. Everyone was called here this morning but your father, so stop complaining. Charlene's bad enough, and Jody's there in the pantry with a mean, pregnant pussycat that's ready to bingo any minute now. If Santa Claus walked through that door right now, I'd set his beard on fire.
You know, that is just what we need. A cat. A moody, foul-tempered thing with claws that sheds. Heck, we got that with Charlene.
Stanley, stop slandering your sister.
Actually, a cat's a step up.
Anything for Christmas?
Nope, they were all at a sheep dip.
No.
I went ahead and got her something for you. And Stanley, I hope no one we know is involved in this Christmas phantom business.
Mama, I've been at play practice every time the phantom struck, so just lay off. I've got an airtight alibi.
That's what worries me.
You know, you're just like everybody else in this town. I'm so nice to people and they treat me like shh.
Stanley, don't cuss on Christmas. And that was real nice of you to hide your Aunt Ruby's new glass eye.
I put it where she could find it.
In the refrigerator. Stanley, in the refrigerator.
Well, she shouldn't have left it on the TV. Couldn't even watch Soul Train without that eye just staring back at her.
Don't let your daddy catch you on some Soul Train.
That glass eye didn't even match her good one.
She got that eye on discount. She's always been frugal.
She's always been cheap.
Just shut up about that eye before I throw myself off the water tower. I don't want to fight with you today, Stanley. Lord knows I do enough of that with your father.
Why don't you leave him?
I don't want to talk about divorce at Christmas.
He doesn't let you play bingo.
Gambling is a sin.
He doesn't take you to the movies.
They haven't made a good movie since Audie Murphy died.
Did he get you that microwave last Christmas? No.
I changed my mind. Your Aunt Ruby got one of those and all her body hair fell off.
Never mind, Mama.
Stanley, let's just try to have a decent Christmas. Here, this is that new cologne for Charlene. It's not new cologne, compromise.
Oh, great, Mama. What were you thinking? Have you smelled the bathroom?
Can't do anything right.
Oh, it's okay, Mama. I'll wrap it up. I'll wrap it up. But you better tell her it ain't deodorant. She lays that on like a crop duster. Mama, what do you want for Christmas?
Your father here.
Well, what's your second choice?
He might still come. Hey, don't eat that. That's for the MYF.
When did we turn Methodist?
We didn't. I'm just getting some extra spending money. Oh, and your Aunt Pearl called today. Something about a blue jay and her fancy rooster.
Oh, are they going at it again?
I guess. Now, come over here, Stanley.
Why?
Just come over here and hold this.
What for?
Just stand still, Stanley.
Oh, no. We're going to take a picture.
Stanley, you can stand still for a picture. 3, 2, 1. Stanley. Well, at least I'll have one picture of you at Christmas time. And Stanley, don't go to your last probation meeting today looking like a zombie. Wear a shirt and a tie.
I don't own a tie.
Now, before we go to our Aunt Pearl's, why don't you stay here and help me decorate the Christmas tree?
Looks like Charlene's already done that. That tree looks like Baby Jane had to go at it.
Well, don't you want to be here when we put the star on the Christmas tree?
Oh, take a picture.
Take a picture, take a picture. What has happened to this family? Christmas used to be so special. Now it's every man for himself. Well, I guess the good Lord has better plans for us, but I think I deserve a little peace on earth. Hello?
Bertha?
Hello, Vera.
Bertha, what are we going to do about this yard sport contest? The Phantom's hit every house in the block but mine.
I don't think about it much, Vera. We don't have a yard display.
Hang on. Lupe? Darling, hang down a little wrench. Bahala, Lupe. Bring it down. Baha. Are you there?
Yes, Vera.
Well, I suppose the Phantom can't be your Stanley. He's been at play practice every day with Virgil, so apparently
used to it.
Oh, and about Stanley's probation. I baked him a cake, but if he does mess up before the hearing, we'll just freeze him and have him for whenever he gets out of jail.
You've always been thoughtful, Vera.
It was nothing. I just remembered why I called you. I know what's wrong with your Christmas tree.
Now, what's wrong with my Christmas tree?
Well, put on some coffee and I'll run over and show you.
Vera.
Oh, it's no trouble. It's just across the street. I'll be right there.
Vera. Oh, this is gonna take 10 years off me. Charlene's bad enough, and Jody's there in the pantry with a pregnant cat, and Charlene's bad enough. And Stanley's, I don't think Stanley's a phantom. Now Faircarp's gonna come over and decorate my Christmas tree.
Knock, knock.
I'm in, Vera.
Oh, you have such a lovely view of my yard display from here.
Yes, we do.
Oh. Uh-huh. 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 I know what's wrong with your tree.
What?
You need to turn that sign to the wall.
We did.
Oh, well, I know what. I'll give you all our old Christmas ornaments to fill those spare spaces. I gave them all to Louie. I'll make her bring them back. She really doesn't appreciate nice things.
Oh, thank you, I think. Farrah, have you completed your dirty word list for a Christmas Carol?
Well, of course I have. I'm the head of this obscene committee, remember?
Well, what's the verdict?
Well, married gentlemen have to go.
Married gentlemen. Wow.
Martha, you know those people speaking notes?
Oh, yeah.
And there has been a storm of controversy about round young virgins.
Vera, that's round yon virgin.
Oh, well, they're already out. I'm not comfortable singing about virgins in any case. But that's the Catholics.
Yeah.
Well, I am just an overheated downhill wreck about this wrestling contest. We win again, we retire the trophy.
I know how much that means to you, Vera.
That trophy is so lovely. It means so much to me personally to win 15 years in a row. Virgil? Leave those sheep alone, and they won't bite. They say sheep aren't aggressive, but all three of them at the yard display have bitten Virgil.
I guess they've had enough.
Well, I know how they feel. I have tried everything to keep them out of that yard display. Virgil? Don't grab that sheep there. That's why he charges.
Have been seen to.
We'll have him sheared and slaughtered by New Year's. And as for Virgil, we're sending him off to military school in No Hope, Arizona. Pray they can do something with him.
Yes. Vera, I'm expecting Hank any minute.
Well, you could just be waiting here all day. Virgil, stop chucking rocks at the Holy Family. They've just been repainted. Put the gravel down now. Behave. Now. Well, do you think Dixie Dewberry will cross the lights at the community theater?
If they don't pay their bill, I'm sure she will.
Ordinarily, WH and I would pay the bill, but Lord, times are hard. You could barely afford new cars this year.
What's happening over there?
Well, he's got the baby. Virgil, put that baby down. You're gonna get shocked. That baby is wired with electricity. Put the baby down now. I don't know how I got that out. I'll ring you later.
Good luck with the contest, Vera. Well, looks like it's just you and me now, little tree. Oh, Charlie's just throwing icicles everywhere. There, it looks a little better. Hey, Whoopi, get back! Get back! Shut up! I'm sorry, Arliss. I think that just means he likes you.
Cute little dog you out there, Bertha.
Well, Chiquita's always been a little hyper.
Yeah, I had one just like her when I was younger. Little ping pong ball head, marble eyes. Pretty Yellowstone. Hot guard in the first 10 minutes.
Oh, Arliss, that's terrible. Would you like a cup of coffee?
Well, actually I came by to see Hank. Someone dropped his ball off the radio station.
Where did they find it?
Can't say as I recall.
Well, I appreciate you bringing it back.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, I know just how you feel. I gotta go. I got a lot of stuff to do for the party tonight. You come by. If you want.
I just might do that, Arliss.
Merry Christmas, Bertha.
Merry Christmas to you too, Arliss. Oh, no, not now, Miss Kitty, not now. Calm down, Miss Kitty. All right, Jody, reach up for that box up there. That's all. Good, Miss Kitty. You're going to be just fine.
Away in a manger, no crib for a bed. The little Lord Jesus lay down here.
Jingle bells, jingle way. Oh, fun it is to ride. Get in here.
Yeah, Dee, I'm right here.
Right here in my rear. What you do those Doug days? I had a few more to finish trimming that tree.
Last time I saw him, your mom was bringing you to the powder room.
Where?
The powder room.
How many times have I warned you about that gunpowder?
You said they're duds.
Poor mom's confused. She thinks those pineapples, grenades are pineapples at Dottie and Clyde's in California.
Oops.
We'll just stand there like a government employee. Get in that powder and buy Not even comfortable smoking in here. We're in fear that mom was going to walk into that kitchen, bakes a fruit salad, and blows all the way to Tierra del Fuego. Hey, sweep up whatever you spill there are. Pathetic. I thought when the sky turned black on my wedding day, that was just chance weather. Mama swore it was an omen, but I wouldn't listen. Too late now. Come in, Pearl.
Merry Christmas, Dee Dee.
Pearl, I've been meaning to call you. Now, why don't you do yard display this year?
Oh, I'm throwing the towel, Dee Dee. Bear Carpet let go of that trophy if you sprayed her with mustard gas.
Well, maybe she will. Maybe she won't. That giant Christmas tree of mine out there, it's gonna be pretty hard to top. But I really thought you had contender last year at Christmas at Colonel Sanders.
It took way too long to get all the chickens in little elf costumes. Now, Dee Dee, I'm here looking for a gun.
Thought you had a gun.
Nah, threw it away after I shot my second husband.
that sleepwalker?
Well, you should have told me that. Anyway, I need something to kill the blue jays with.
Pearl, have I got the gun for you? This right here is a Canadian hummingbird Derringer. It's light, easy to handle, fit in your purse, and it'll blow the fuzz off a gnat's butt at 35 yards.
I don't know, Dee Dee. Maybe a gun's too loud. My hands won't lay.
No problem. See if we got any poison bird seeds in there.
Oh no, poison's out. I quit using that after I killed Henry's bird dog.
Never mind, but fix me a cup of hot chocolate while you're at it. And don't scald that milk. Pitiful. Well, let me think.
Oh, Dee Dee, there are snakes in your drawers.
Nah, don't worry about that, Pearl. Those snakes are rubber. Hey, now they're great scaring off pests. Sprinkle a few of these babies around the yard, and those blue jays will slow down to hit Oklahoma.
I don't know, Dee Dee. I can't be around anything that don't got feet.
Some people are funny that way. I remember I put one of those rubber snakes in my sister's mailbox one time. She claimed it sped up on her hair loss, but Dottie's hair has always been so thin you could count it.
Oh, I've seen better hair than anchovies.
But back to your bird problem. I guess the only thing left is a slingshot ball bearing routine.
Yeah, and I've got all those marbles that I've had at home for years. Got them for Bertha's kids when they were little. Charlie and swallowed so many I had to put them away. But I still got them.
That's smart, Pearl. One person's clutter can be another person's weapon. My mom always taught me that one.
Oh, how is your mama? Is Minnie feeling better? Dixie said you tried to cut off all her hair.
She did. Poor mom was just going downhill every day. She nearly gassed us twice last week. Twice! She tried fried Rice Krispies the other day. Man, we're looking for a home for her now. I tell you, just darn near killed me. This morning, hops out of bed, says she's a phantom.
Wow, you have got to find her a home quick.
It's even worse. She said that you and Dixie Newberry put her up to it.
No.
I tell you, Pearl, mine is the first thing to go. Love to hear out for her. She'd love to see you.
Oh, Dee Dee, don't disturb her.
Mama, Pearl Burris is here. Oh, Mama, now you're gonna mop that up. You remember Pearl? Pearl. Never mind. Well, what scared her off? I'll just put her on a bill. Oh, did you find this?
Find what?
The grenade! That's what I sent you in there for!
Oh, I forgot, but I found that old National Geographic.
Yeah, I'll bet. Useless. I'll do it myself. You sit here, look after the customers. And don't cross that line. If you were a cat, I'd have you fixed.
They are.
Hey, Petey. Hey, Fresno. Don't let Dee Dee see Fresno. She shoots coyotes on sight.
Fresno's only half coyote and I've nearly turned vegetarian.
Well, she shoots vegetarians, too.
Seen UFOs lately?
Not any big ones. What happened to your finger?
Oh, Fresno regressed. I think he was low on protein. I was wondering, you got muzzles?
No, Dee Dee says your waist is shut straight. I'll have a guard dog and camp back.
Alright. Whoa, I gotta run.
Bye, Petey.
I want to get back to the Mason tear gas department and put everything back into alphabetical order.
Grab your grenade and pretend.
Right on that, Dee Dee.
And that milk boiling over.
Oh, no.
I was fine till just now. Whatever you want, we're out of.
Should have been a king, you know that.
I'll take that as a compliment coming from the town joke. Some sheriff. You've been waving that gun around for years and not one notch on it. You're an example of wasted tax dollars.
Well, what do you think about this? I'm in position on the
Now don't tell me someone went and taught you how to read.
I'm doing some undercover tracking down that Christmas game.
I ain't showing my records to nobody.
You might as well cooperate. If you don't, I have to come back with a decision.
If you think I'm gonna let you come in, snoop in my bookkeeping, you better bring a Chinese dinner for 6.
I tell you, you make it dark hard for me to do my job.
Dee Dee's use weapons. If we can't kill it, it's immortal. Hello, Dottie. Well, it's usually bad news when you call, Dottie. Just plain later what? What do you mean you ain't coming? Well, great. Why? He's always had that. Now, don't tell me they don't have antifungal creams back in California, Dottie. You know what? You're still coming to get Mama. No. I had her last Christmas. Yes, I know you had her for Easter. She still has egg dye in her hair, under her nails, and God knows where else. Can't even take her to church. Well, you know what? I have a Christmas present for you too, Dottie. I hope Santa craps down your Christmas chimney.
Hi, Dee Dee, are you busy?
Come on in, Pickles. Have a cup of coffee. I'm never too busy to chat with you.
Well, I thought you might be frazzled with the last minute rush.
Business is always brisk when the phantom's on the loose. You be sure to thank Stanley for me.
Dee Dee, I hope the cops don't catch him.
Sheriff Gibbons can catch a cold in the Klondike.
Well, Dee, I really came by to see if you have any burglar alarms left.
So my last one yesterday. You have a problem with the prowlers?
No, nothing like that. I just want something to wake me up when my worthless husband comes sneaking in late at night.
Has Hank been out tomcatting again?
I'll tell you, Dee, it's hard to hold up when the whole town knows my husband's useless.
Don't get me started. Ours been a wandering binge lately. Sometimes I wonder how such well-brought-up girls like you and I married so bad.
It's a mystery.
But that's your Hank's problem. I could order that burglar alarm for you.
No, that's all right, Dee. I'll just do what I've always done.
And what's that?
Unscrew the light bulbs and rearrange all the furniture.
Biggles, biggles, biggles. We sure knew what we're doing. We're going to use the class wit back in high school.
Sometimes you've got to laugh to keep from crying. Well, I better go, Dee. It'll take me a while to move that sofa. Merry Christmas, Dee.
Merry Christmas, Bertha. And don't strain your back.
All right.
Frosty the snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal. Frosty the snowman is a fairy tale they say. He's made of snow, but the children don't have to.
Hold still, you little. Long enough for me to get a bead on you.
Pearl,
Stanley, come, sit a spell. I'm just out here trying to kill these blue jays.
you don't give up on those Blue Jays, do you, Pearl?
Oh, they're so loud they've got my banty rooster upset. He's making the hens so nervous they won't lay. Losing egg money hand over fist. Now, Stanley, I've been wanting to talk to you.
What is it, Pearl?
Oh, Stanley, I'm worried. There was a white mule in my dream last night.
That's not a sign of death, is it?
Oh, that's a white horse. White mule's usually nothing more than car trouble. I'd appreciate it if you'd look under the hood of that Pontiac before you go.
No problem, Pearl. I'd be glad to. You know who I dreamed about last night? Remember that weenie dog of yours that could spell?
Doc, the dash hound. Caught him from Petey Fisk. Of course, at that time we didn't know he was a cat hater.
I never seen anything like it. You just say the word cat and he'd go hog wild.
Oh, it got so bad I couldn't say cat at all. Started spelling it and he'd still go crazy.
He could spell cat.
Oh, we had a spelling dog.
Whatever happened to that dog, Pearl?
Doc, Mildred Dean Ferguson's cat killed him.
No. What was that cat's name?
Itty bitty.
Itty bitty. Now, who the heck would name a cat that size? Itty bitty.
Oh, that brain damaged child of theirs, Randy. Wasn't right in the head. They still let him name that cat.
How did Itty bitty kill Doc?
Oh, she kind of rolled over on her back across the street and lured him right under the wheels of a Lone Star beer truck.
Shoot, it's a shame to lose a good dog like that could spell.
You know, shame you didn't have your taxidermy license back then. Could have stuffed old Doc for us. Oh, that's the only way to have animals. Stuffed and hanging on the wall. All you gotta do is dust them once a week.
Well, they don't keep you up at night.
You're so lucky to have a scale, Stanley. You should get out of Tuna. Folks around here are gonna keep you looking back. You need to go out, tackle life, use your gifts. Don't be like me and waste a skill. Stanley, has your daddy come home?
Pearl, Daddy's never home.
Well, you make sure your mom has a good Christmas.
Oh, I got her a gift certificate down at the Conoco. 5 free oil changes.
Staying out of trouble is Christmas gift enough. What do you want Santa Claus to bring you?
A bus ticket out of this black hole. I don't know, somewhere out west would be nice. Your friend Dixie Dewberry ain't making my life any easier.
How so?
Oh, she's making a fuss down at the little theater.
Oh, how's that going?
Shoot, nobody knows their lines. They're all fighting like cats in a bag. Joe Bob's blaming the Phantom, says he's got everybody so upset they can't think straight. Everybody's looking at me out of the corner of their eyes. I tell you, for I've had it up to here with the sorry excuse for a town. Somebody is going to pay.
Now, Stanley, don't lose your head.
When I get off probation, I'm gonna sneak down to the 4-H barn and spray paint all the livestock. let him hang blue ribbons on that.
We don't want to do that.
And I got me a defanged rattlesnake that's gonna end up in somebody's commode. I just haven't decided whose yet.
Well, that'll keep him regular.
And Sheriff Gibbons better stop following me around like a bird dog. He's determined to catch me doing something.
Buford Gibbons, he's loopy. Always has been. When he was a teenager, he would wet the bed at church camp.
No.
Oh, it was terrible. Got so bad they started calling him Rubber Sheets.
Rubber Sheets. Rubber Sheets Gibbons. I like the sound of that. Well, Rubber Sheets ain't gonna catch me doing diddly this holiday season. When I get off probation, I'm gonna get even and get out of Dodge.
Oh, Stanley, I just had a revelation. If Dixie cuts off the lights at the little theater, you won't finish your probation. Lord, she got to extend. That's all there is. Oh, I forgot about the Phantom.
The Phantom?
Never you mind. Just get Dixie over here quick.
Oh, shoot. She won't listen to me. I'm a felon.
Just tell her it's a red alert. Now go, Stanley.
What the?
Just go. Lord, he's back. Dang bird. Dix better get over here quick.
Pearl, why do you send that flower hit me on my hand?
Oh, Dixie, don't distract me. This marble's got that Blue Jay's name on it. Just a nose hair off.
Pearl, you're doing it all wrong. You got to think like a bird want to kill one. Sing to him.
Now, I never heard of anybody singing to a blue jay.
You never killed one either.
Well, hopefully like the Andrews sisters.
There one is. Sing, Pearl, sing.
Down in the meadow in a itty bitty pool swam three little fishies and the mom fishy too.
Swim, said the mom fishy, swim if you can. So they swam and they swam right over the dam. Ooh, nearly got him.
He'll get the word out.
Maybe you should sing something more contemporary, Pearl.
Dixie!
Ah, don't scare me like that. My heart's not strong. I'm on out of note. I can't take loud noises.
I'm sorry, Dixie, but I just remembered. You can't shut the lights off in the little theater.
Says who?
My nephew Stanley has to be in that darn full play to finish his probation.
I'd like to help Pearl, but I can't. Why, if I were to let the little theater off their light bill, every single light bill in this town would go unpaid.
But
That's revenue, Pearl. That's how we put the stop signs and do not litter signs. And if that money runs out, then traffic get all snarled up and literal pile up to your needy and garbage and hot rod. When that happens, your insurance rates will go sky high.
I know that.
Filth and disrespect bring crime, Pearl. Which draws gambling and the mafia. And the next thing you know, we're going to have pari-mutuel betting and liquor by the drink, parallel parking on Sunday.
Now, Dixie, all that I'm asking.
But, Pearl, if Stanley wants to get off probation, he can drag his worthless little butt down to the welfare office and lick stamps for me. Pearl, he's back. There it is.
Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. You dirty bird, you.
I don't know. Maybe he'll like Lionel Richie.
Oh, Dixie!
Ah, Pearl, you did it again.
Dixie, we're in trouble. We're in big, big trouble. Me and Bird's been babbling. She told Dee Dee that three of us are the Phantom.
Ah, she's got to shut up. She's got to shut up. We'll all be wearing striped pajamas. Pearl, this is all your fault. I told you you'd be the first one to crack. She nearly got us caught at 32. Don't you remember?
Now, we just gotta keep calm. You're too darn old to be peering through jail bars.
You got a point. It's not like
anything else gonna happen. But a heat'll be on now. Can't be the Christmas family, and that's always been my favorite part of Christmas. Yes, I've heard so.
Our bubbles burst.
It's our last waltz.
The end of the line.
Adios, amigos.
Sayonara.
Want to skidoo.
Good night, Irene.
Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in. Give me that slingshot. There was a rose in Texas, the finest that ever grew. Her eyes as bright as diamonds, that sparkle like the dew. You can talk about your clementine. Ha!
Bingo!
Never knew what hit it.
Good shot, Dixie. We can save him for Stanley and have him stuffed.
Squawk it out, loud mouth.
You know, it's not like the Christmas phantom to just up and disappear because one old lady with one foot in the grave starts rambling.
You know, I look suspicious of that.
Well, the phantom is down to its last prank. It ought to be a doozy.
Ooh, I haven't seen that look in your eyes since you ripped the tubby off the faith dealer back in Wichita Falls.
Oh, he claimed to heal the sick, but he couldn't even grow hair. Now, we've got to put our thinking caps on. Only the best yard'll do. She's had it coming for 15 years.
There one is. Sing, Harold, sing.
You can talk about your clementine and sing of Rosalie.
But the yellow rose of Texas is the only girl for me.
Come on, Dixie. Let's go. Let's go.
That's how much you've been forgetting?
Yes, forgot it.
Now, folks, we will have a short